Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. Obviously, as you can tell by the title, today is our December wrap up. It's only the 2nd of December as I'm filming this, which feels crazy to say it all. I say it every time, but it doesn't make it any less weird to say. But yeah, so I've got my tea. You're gonna have to excuse me, guys, because it is fucking cold here in the UK. Temperatures have decided to fucking drop. So yeah, bottoms up, everybody. But I have finished Heartless by Elsie Silver. Now, backstory to why I read this book. I wasn't meant to read this book, but I got to yesterday evening. I was like, I just need something fast paced. I want something fast. I mean, I don't really necessarily need to fully focus on, but I'm still going to enjoy and read. Do you know what I mean? I picked up Heartless. This is about 7 o'clock in the evening, guys. Yeah, I read and stayed up until 2 o'clock reading it. Like, I read it in one sitting. 432-page book. Done, dusted. On to the next, please. Like, that was how it was. That is how it went. But I fucking loved it, guys. I loved it. I love Cade. I love Willa. And their dynamics, because they are such opposite people, and like the way they just come together just melded so well, and the way they just brought out different parts of each other was just perfect. Like, it was part of them that they were both like hiding from the world and not letting anybody see, and kind of things that they were like, no, I can't do it, like, we've got to be doing this with these people, we have to be doing this. And like, they've come together and shown each other like, no, you don't have to be these people, we can be these people, and we can be these people together. Because it was just my heart. I love Willa. She's feisty as fuck, and we love a feisty character. The banter between them, it's just, oh guys, I think I said it obviously with Flawless, and I filmed last month with Flawless. I have loved this series way more than I expected to. Like, I didn't expect to love this series as much as I did, because I've been in like my dark romance era, girly vibes, been doing a bit of fantasy. Like, that's kind of been my era right now. In comes Chestnut Springs and just wipes it all out the park. So yeah, this is another 4.5 read for me. I was saying on my TikTok, I think Flawless and Powerless together are like a 5-star series, like the start of a 5-star series, but like 4.5 separate. So yeah, I'm fucking loving it, guys. Loving it. I really don't know what to say. Just know that I'm tired as fuck. It's cold as fuck. And I'm 1 book down. And we're going to move on to the next, guys. Hey guys, so we're coming in with another wrap up. I have finished reading The Assassin's Blade. I finished it in the early hours of the morning. Obviously, I did start this last month, but we're a few days now into this month. We need to wrap it up. I do also have my copy of the physical, which is lovely. We're not damaging it. We're not ruining it. So, yes. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly loved it. I'm giving it a 4 stars. I loved getting this deeper diver look into Selena, and, you know, seeing what makes her who she is, people who have been in and out of her life, things that make her tick, all of this. I called having my heart broken by a couple of characters. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew. I just had that inkling, and it hit. And I said to Moore, it was like, it's either going to be in the last book, because we hadn't read the last short story yet, or it's going to be later down in the series. I called it. I knew it was going to happen. Didn't know how, but I knew my heart was going to get broken. So, yes, that is where we're at for that one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, this one, as I've described it, based on what Moore's told me about the main plot line of the series, and she's not spoiled anything, she just told me like the main plot line of the series. And from what I read of this plot line series, I described this book as being the setup to the setup. So every fantasy series you read, the first book is always going to be a setup into the world and to the characters. I described this one as the setup to that setup. So Throne of Glass is that first book. This one sets you up into who Selena is and the world as well, and introduces you to some bits. So this I described as the setup to the setup. So yeah, I think it's the best way to put it, probably. And I do recommend reading this before Throne of Glass. I know this is very controversial to whether you do it the romantic way or you do it the purist way. I recommend doing the purist way and reading it first, because there's bits in it that, from what Moz said to me, obviously I haven't read the rest of the books. I know I'm saying this after the first book, I know, but from what I've know of this, as Moore has said, it sets it up nicely so that when things happen in the other books, you still get the same impact. And plus, I was already impacted by this anyway. Like, I was already emotional from this one anyway. So, like, you're not gonna lose any emotion value by reading this one first. And she said there's still bits that then happen throughout the series, little things that you're going to pick up on that are going to make you think of this book, and it's going to, so yeah, I don't think I've explained that very well. I'll try and explain it throughout, but yeah, highly recommended. That was a really long wrap up. I'll see you guys for the next one. Hey guys, so I've just finished Powerless. I've just filmed a TikTok and I've been sat there debating the rating, and I'm thinking it's going to have to go in at a 4.75. Just peaks the top of the other two. Like, don't get me wrong, I love them absolutely all so fucking much, but something about this book just takes the notch for me. And our characters are just a level, like, I literally can't stop smiling since I finished this book. Jasper and his little one-liners there at the end, and like the dynamics between these characters, I just loved him so much. And I highly recommend, if you have not picked up the Chestnut Spring series, to pick it up. It is so good. Like, this dude, Jasper, man, he is very harsh on himself, okay? But when he kind of lets loose a little bit, he is just so lovable and so caring of everybody. It's just makes me swoon a little. So yeah, I recommend picking this up. 4.75. We're going on to the next book. Hey guys, so I have a wrap up for you. I've just finished Blood of My Monster by Rina. 4.25. I loved it. It's left me on a freaking cliffhanger though, of course. As I'm in the middle of so many other books. So yeah, I'm now in a difficult situation, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no, loved it. Loved the writing. There are some moments that's not the best, but like, it's still really good. I love the characters. For real. Kirill, how do you want to say it? He is like, okay, dude. Possessive much. And Sasha is really lovely as well. It is a very interesting story. It's very different. So I highly recommend picking up. If you guys want something different, it's obviously like a dark romance. It is mafia related. So do obviously go into warnings and check trigger warnings or anything. But yeah, I love it. Highly recommend picking up when you can. And I'm about to go and probably read the rest of the series. Hey guys, I am coming in with a wrap up. You have to excuse the absolute carnage that is going on behind me. It's crazy there. First up, in the very early hours of this morning, I finished Throne of Glass with J.Maas. I gave this 4 stars. I've really loved it. I've really enjoyed it. I very much love the characters. I love the plot and the story, and it's very much more political than romantic. In the storyline, you do have the romance in there, but obviously I just feel like it's very much more focused on the politics. The reason it's a 4-star is because as much as it did hook me, it didn't hook me. There's just something about it that just missing something that just didn't quite get it to the 5-star rating. But either way, I still really loved it and really enjoyed it. So very much love that. The next one is I've just finished The Never King by Nikki and Crowe. This is the first book in the Lost Boys series. I literally picked up this morning to listen to audio whilst I was doing some work, just for the video I'm filming, just to try and get some time in. And do you know what? I actually kind of thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the best, and I think I would want to do a physical read of it, not than an audio read. I do think I want to do a physical read of it. But I did very much enjoy listening to it. Like I said, it's not the best writing, and I do think I don't know if the audio played a part in that for me. But I did thoroughly enjoy it, so I think I'm going to give it a 3.75. Like I said, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm still thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue the rest of the series. But yeah, and the plot this time is very intriguing. We've got a bit of spice. We'll have a little bit of spice. There's a little bit of spice in there. But yeah, but the plotline and the actual kind of story, taking the spice out of it, seems very interesting. So yeah, I will keep you updated on where the rest of the series go. But yeah, that's the 2 books I finished today. Hey guys, so I finished The Dark One last night by Nikki St. Crowe. I've given it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. The plot is developed at such a great pace. It's left me intrigued for the next book, and to see where that's going to go. And it's very much, all the characters are now feel very settled in themselves, and now they're kind of growing as a group and as individual relationships, if that makes sense. When these relationships with each of the characters are definitely very much different, and she's connected to them in different ways, but means they're growing in different ways, but they're growing at the same pace. I tried explaining it in my TikTok review, and I kind of like I really fumbled in that one, and I feel like I still haven't quite put that into words quite well enough, but I'm sure you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Spice, of course, has perfect as always. We love some spicy scenes, we love it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm enjoying the series, and I definitely do think I want to do a reread, like, but with the physical read, whether it be like a physical book or on the Kindle. I definitely want to do like a physical reread of some sort, because I think I might be able to enjoy it a bit more, and I think some of my ratings may possibly go up. But I just think with the audiobook, it's not as easy. With the audiobooks, there's different narrators for the characters, but that still, I think, is making it a little bit more difficult to, with the kind of story it is as well, and the plot line of it, it's still, I feel, very difficult to fully get yourself immersed within the story, which just feels really weird to say with an audiobook, especially an audiobook with the different narrators for each of the characters. I feel like that's very weird to say, but I very much feel like it needs a physical read to really fully get immersed into it. And yeah, like I said, I think some of the ratings may change when I do a physical read, but we shall see. That might be a New Year job though, not a this side of the New Year, like a New Year job. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that is a wrap up for you, and I will see you guys again for another one. Guys, ignore the angle, but I have finished God of Fury by Rina if I don't knock my glasses off. 5-star book. I have absolutely fucking fallen in love with this book and these characters, and I relate so much to Brandon, just specifically. And I don't think I was trying to find my TikTok review for this, and I just can't put into words my feelings on this book, because I can just feel so much, and it's just no words can describe it. But like the characters, the plot, watching Brandon grow mentally, from the little bits we've seen him before, and then in this book, like, I relate to him so much. But yeah, their story, I literally sobbed my fucking heart out at this book. So yeah, we had a good time. Highly recommend picking up Rina, guys, if you have not picked her up, because seriously, her books are so good. So yeah, go check out Miss Rina. So I finished their Viscious Darlings earlier this morning, and 4 stars. Sorry, we're at a different angle. 4 stars. I'm intrigued by it. We're definitely in a place where I'm now intrigued to see what's going to go for this last book, and what's going to happen, and how it's going to round out for all the characters. I feel they've all gone on their own like little individual journey with their own individual situations with developing themselves, and other relationships outside the 5 of them. So I'm very much intrigued to see what's going to happen. That one spice scene, that is one way to do it. That is one way to do it. Literally. So yeah, that was intriguing. So yeah, if you guys have not picked up this series yet, please do, because it's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time, and they're really quick and easy, so it's worth it in the end. So yeah, Their Viscious Darlings by Nikki St. Crowe is 4-star read. Hey guys, so I'm coming in with another wrap up. Early hours of this morning, I finished Crown of Midnight. I think that's becoming my theme for this month, is that early hours of the morning. Early hours of the morning, I finish books. Because it's the only time I get to read at the moment. Like, me and more, it's like the only time either of us actually get to sit and read. So yes. But I finished Crown of Midnight. 4.5 stars. Not a lot I can say because, you know, this is the third book in the series, or second, depending what reading order you want to put them in, but third for me. And yeah, so I can't really say too much. All I can say is that there's been a great development. The plot has increased by a tenfold. There has been twists and turns. There's been some theories that I have got and haven't got. There have been some characters that I believed were one thing, but then was another. And yes, very, very interesting. But yeah, 4.5 stars. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Keeping it short and sweet because I don't want to risk giving any spoilers. But yeah, if you guys haven't picked up this series, I would highly recommend, because it's intense, and yes, it is more focused on the political and adventure side of it rather than the romance side. It is very much more focused on the fantasy aspect, but still highly recommend picking up because it's still a great read. So yeah, that's where we're at. On to the next. Hey guys, so I have another wrap up for you. It is Reckless by Elsie. So this is the 4th book in the Chestnut Spring series. This is Fiona Winter's story, and I was just filming a review on TikTok, and you know what? I actually kind of struggled in a way to give my whole thoughts and opinions on this book, because I just felt it just felt so wholesome, and I just felt so content when this finished that I just don't feel like I can put into words how this one has just made me feel. Giving it 4.5 stars. I've really loved it. I've really loved the entire series, but yeah. But you guys can check out more of my thoughts and opinions in A Family Chooses My books for a week video anyway. But yeah, just felt so wholesome, this one, and yeah, the writing is really beautiful. I highly recommend picking up the series, guys, seriously. Hey guys, so I have just finished Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I'm giving this 4.5 stars. I thoroughly loved it. I do talk about it in my Family Chooses My reads for week. But I thoroughly loved it, and I very much feel this was the perfect story for Beau. And I know a lot of people disagree with that, but I just feel personally myself, I think it was perfect for him and perfect for Bailey as well. So yeah, love the characters, love the story. I'm so sad to be at the end now of Chestnut Springs. I officially finished Chestnut Springs series, and I'm sad to be leaving the world. But I will definitely be checking out more of Elsie Silver's writing, because yeah, it was perfect for me. So definitely highly recommend checking out the series, guys. Excuse the roughness, but we have a wrap up of Maryland Meet You by J.Maas and Simone. I'm giving it a 3.75. I enjoyed it. It was okay, it was good, but there was just bits in there that just made me feel a bit off. I kind of just knocked it from the 4-star rating. I can't really tell you guys what it was about it, but yeah, just some things about this movie. But anyhow, that is it. It happens. It's still a good book. It's still a good rating. But yeah, just eh. Guys, so I have just finished Holly Jolly Ever After by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. What that? Excuse my mess. I've been laying in bed all morning. I haven't moved. But I think I'm gonna give this one like a 3.75 again, I think. It's good, it's enjoyable. I do love reading it in a way, but there is things about it that just weren't just not hitting right. Like, So it's got the accidental pregnancy trope in this, and it wasn't written the best. And now I have no issues with writing accidental pregnancy trope, but like if it's written well, then it's really great. If it's not written well, then it kind of falls lackluster. Do you know what I mean? And the characters I could feel for. The story plot was so like it wasn't the best story plot, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm thinking of 3.75. Don't actually know. Thinking about it, probably a 3.5. Yeah, no. Thinking about it, 3.5. So yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Hey guys, so I have finished. Well, no, I lie. I DNF'd in Holidaze. I was reading up my Kindle, but I've moved on to Airfire now, so this is not on the screen. So I'll put a little picture up. But yeah, I DNF'd in Holidaze after 79 pages because fuck my life, I could not get into that book. I couldn't get into it. There was nothing in that book that was intriguing and hooking in any way, and the characters were just there. Like I just could not. I couldn't do it, and I was not going to force myself through it and put myself in a slump. It was not happening. So yeah, I do know in Holidaze. So there's that wrap up for you guys. Hey guys, so I have a wrap up for Heir of Fire. Now I'm giving this 4.75. We're testing out the new mic, so hopefully this is like such better quality. I hope when I edit my wrap up, hopefully we're gonna notice the difference in quality. Fingers crossed. But yeah, Heir of Fire 4.75. It was so close to a 5-star. The only thing that kind of stopped it was Manon and her perspective. Like, don't get me wrong, she's a great character and I do love her, and her story is definitely now starting to come out and it's starting to like really build. But just when we got her perspective, it kind of slowed everything down, like that was happening everywhere else. Like we were building up and it was going fast, and then we get Manon and it's like, whoa, drag, slow, and then go again. So it kind of just like put a buffer into everything, which I guess was kind of, I assume maybe what J.Maas was trying to do with it was trying to be a bit of a buffer and just slow us down and stuff. But yeah, otherwise I've loved it. The characters, Selena, I can't say too much because obviously this is like the 4th book in the series, so I don't want to like ruin anything. So yeah, highly recommend picking up the series, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next wrap up. Hey guys, I'm coming in quickly with a wrap up of New Year's Day by Monica Murphy. I read this last night. 69 pages, guys. It's a novella. It's really short. I've given it 4 stars because, to be honest, I just absolutely love to go back into the world of these characters and seeing these characters again and just seeing where they are now with their kids and stuff. So yeah, and I feel like this is going to set up nicely for when she starts releasing the books for the children, doing the spin-off series for the kids of the characters from the main Lancaster Prep series. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, quick, nice 4 stars. Nice and easy, really. It's time for the last 2 wrap-ups of books for 2023. It's time to end this out, guys. So first I'll talk about The Faux Princes, which is the 4th book in the Viscious Lost Boys series by Nikki St. Crowe. I really just wanted to get this book finished this year. Read this year because obviously I'd read the others and I was like, I don't want to go into 24 with 1 book left in a series. So I finished this one off. 4 stars. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It's really nice and quick. I listened to the audiobook. I loved the characters. They all had their own little developments within it. The plot was really good. Like everyone had their own moments to shine and stuff. So yeah, I really did enjoy that one. So yeah, 4 stars for that. And then in the early hours of said morning, I did finish Queen of Shadow today. Yeah, guys, I just don't know what to say. I loved it. This was a 5-star for me. This is a 5-star. I really don't know how to describe this book to you guys. The banter between Rowan and Aelin was great. The little banter between the other characters was great. The plot was great. The pace was fantastic for the book. And it just really am excited to see where the rest of this goes. Like everything in this book was perfect. And I don't know how else to describe it to you guys other than that. So yeah, it's just we ended off on a perfect book, and I really generally don't know what else to say to you guys. Yeah, I just don't know. We've done it. We've read 20 books this month, which I'm really happy about. I did have a little bit of a slow point with stuff, and yeah, you'll have to excuse my hair, guys. I've had a bath, so it's still wet and it's still drying. But yeah, I think this has been a really, really good month for books to read. I think we've ended off 2023 perfectly with our reads. But as I'm filming this, it is the 31st of December. As you guys are watching this, it's the 1st of January. So happy New Year to everybody. I hope you have a lovely year. I hope you have some amazing reads. There's going to be amazing videos hopefully coming this year. And yeah, I really don't know what else to say to you guys. Excuse me, this is like knocking the mic. Apologies. But yeah, so hopefully 2024 is going to be an amazing year. We have got our first sprints planned for this coming Sunday, which I don't know, I want to say it's the 7th. Yeah, 7th of January. I did just try and work that out. So yeah, first sprints of 2024. If you guys are not over at the Wolfpack Book Club, you can join the link down below. Join via the link down below. I can't speak. I really need a nap. I'm so tired and still ill. So yeah, I'm enjoying that we are reading Pucking Around by Emily Raff this month of January. So yeah, make sure you guys come and join us. But that is me wrapping up for 2023, even though you're seeing this in the first day of 2024. But for me, this is me wrapping out in 2023. So yeah, hopefully be some more amazing videos and reads to come this year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day and enjoy the first day of the new year. And I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good